Hi.
Oi, so they give access to their job portal, Geeks for free?
Yes, complimentary with the course.
And you got your job through that?
Me and 15,000 others across the world.
No way!
Oh, yes, Wiz. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing well and keeping safe. I just wanted to tell you about today's webinar, which is going to be very special for all those who are preparing for placements and who are currently looking to get into good companies for whatever profile it may be. So stay tight till the end because if you have any queries or questions regarding how to prepare your journey of placements or how to get into good companies like Big OH itself, so you can drop your queries in the comment section and we'll take them up one by one at the end of the session. So a little about today's webinar. We have the Chief Operating Officer of Big OH himself, Paurush, and Aafreen, who's the Human Resource Business Partner. So these guys will be talking about the hiring procedure of Big OH and about the particular strategies that they follow for hiring candidates and the advice they have for freshers. So like I said, if you have any comments or any queries, you can just post them in the comment section. And apart from that, if you have any questions for these guys, then you can directly ask them here, or we'll attach their profiles in the LinkedIn section. You can ask there also. Apart from this, we have a jobathon coming up, and if you participate in that and you get to be the lucky student, then you may have a chance of getting into these companies directly. I've talked a lot, so I will just quickly call both our guests of the day to the stream and let them speak about the company themselves. Hi, Parush, how are you?
Hey, hi, Sridhar. How are you? I'm good, very well.
Hi,
Thank
great.
you very much.
Okay, great.
Nice to
Uh,
be here.
yeah. That's nice. Hi, Afreen. I hope you're good too.
Hi, Chidra. Yes, I'm very well. Thank you so much for a lovely introduction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope we have a great session today.
Yeah. Really looking
yes,
forward to it.
absolutely.
Uh, so can you, Parush, can you briefly tell me what Big Wedge is all about? Because as far as I know, and because since I am an engineer as well, so whenever we used to run an algorithm, there was a thing called run time of an algorithm, and that's where I studied Big O notation. So is that where the idea came from?
Yes, absolutely. You picked it up right, Sidra, that the idea comes from there because I think the heart of the organization is very engineering because both me and Saurabh, we both come from cutting edge technology background, although my role is now more of looking for business, etc. But and Saurabh is looking after who is our CEO. So he's looking after, he's our CTO and CEO. So he's looking after the technical side. But we are a technology company with which is very futuristic, innovative, and engineering driven in terms of technology driven company. We've been doing technology development for over 8 9 years now. Even me and Saurabh have been working together for 3 4 years, and we do enterprise, app development, CRM, and other large enterprise application development. Right, that's what we do at Bigo. We are a CMM level company. CMM level company. We are a ISO certified company also, right? So the core of the company is of course innovation, technology, ideas, So yeah, so that's all about Bigo.
Okay, that's great. My next question is, what is your mission and vision of Big Wedge?
Right.
I
So I
guess,
like to take
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Go ahead, go ahead.
so our vision is to be a client's trusted partner and provide innovative solutions, using cutting edge technology to maximize the business value. So we aim to be, one of the biggest greatest organization to gain clients' trust when we are talking about providing the innovative solutions. As Paurush also mentioned, that being innovative is one of our, also it's one of our core values, right? The mission of our company is to enhance the business of our clients by delivering innovative and impactful technology solutions. So that's what Bigo really aims for.
Yeah,
Okay.
and sorry, I'm barging in between, but just
No,
to
no,
add to it, I think, yeah. So the mission and this thing is, how do you become trusted, right? You become trusted when
Right.
you're just not doing development, which is, which is just one part of it, right? So we want to be a digital transformation enabler for all our clients, right? For that matter, we want to have the entire digital journey, not only a app development or maybe a small a website development or a enterprise software development. We want to be enabler for their digital transformation. That's what the mission is, and that's how we want to be trusted by these enterprises.
okay. That's
Exactly.
really great. So how would you really describe the values that your employees follow?
Right. So, as I already mentioned, innovation is something that is the heart of our organization. So, we, strongly believe in being creative and innovative with our ideas and style of work. Not just work, but also, when we're talking about, keeping up with the trends in the market, the industry and everything. So we are extremely, highly innovative. How can we do different things in different way, and thinking all the time, out of the box. Second of our core value is being transparent. Practice openness in work. Trust is a two-way road. So our organization strongly believes in being transparent in its all of its processes, all the policies of the organization, how we're dealing with our clients, all the employees. So yeah, that's being our second core value. The third and the most important core value is, being impactful. So big Nutrition always believes in, what you do, because you do, because you can make a difference, always keeping the eye on the bigger picture. So even when, we are interacting, having an interaction one on one with somebody, it's really important to, leave a mark on the other person, being impactful with your words, with your actions, with your work. So these are our
Yeah,
major three core values of the organization.
Okay. Um, can you tell me the key technologies that Big Wedge is currently working on?
I'll pick it up. So basically, we work on a wide range of technologies. It is not one technology, two technologies. We have a wide range of technologies that we work with. If you talk about enterprise side of development, we work with enterprise side of tech stack, which is more of your J2E, Java plus .NET frameworks, etc. Right? When it comes to mobile app development, we have all grass covered there as well. So we work on iOS native, Android native. We work on hybrid technologies also, which is your Flutter, React Native, etc. When it comes to your front end technologies and the recent JavaScript, frameworks that we have, so we work on Node.js, we work on Angular, we work on React.js also, right? So these are the core key tech stacks, you may say, that we work on. However, there are other frameworks and the other nitty-gritties which boil down to the fact that whatever is required to be added to the tech stack for a successful delivery, we always enable that. And that's the idea. I think Afreen also touched upon that. Our tech stack is driven through innovation, right? We don't tell our clients that, "Oh, because of we have this developer, we are suggesting you this particular technology." It is basically a reverse case. We suggest them a technology because it is going to be useful and impactful for the business value that they're trying to drive through that project, right? So yeah, so that's a buffet of technology that we have and we work for. Yeah.
Okay, that's really great. There's a very although in the beginning I mentioned that I'd be taking up comments at the end of the session, but there's a very funny comment here because I think this person is very keen on applying in Big Witch and he's applied a lot of times, but I think he couldn't get a response from your end.
Okay, that's an
All
interesting
right.
one. I guess I would like Afreen to take up that.
Right. All right. I am not sure. Is it that we did not receive any response? Because, we strongly believe, I mean, even we always, respond back to all our candidates, even if, they haven't been shortlisted for any profile. And little surprised to know that. However, definitely, Ved, I'd like to know what was, through which means have you applied for? We will definitely look into that and get back to you definitely on that.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
maybe yeah. Okay, okay, nice.
Just to add
Uh,
to it, I think the core
Hmm.
belief system that we have, and I'm just taking this liberty on speaking on behalf of Afreen and the entire HR team that we have, that every person who is applying, either it is a fresher or it is somebody very experienced or with having experience on anything, uh, every candidate for us is, we want to have a very smooth journey for them, right?
Right.
So it might be somewhere we may have missed this thing, but the
Hmm.
intent is always is to have the integrity and respect every candidate irrespective of what
Hmm.
the outcome will be, will the marriage will happen or not between the candidate and us. But the intent always is to keep respect and dignity high for every person who is actually coming and applying with Bigo.
That's true.
right, right. Yeah. Okay. My next question is what advice would you like to give to the entry level developers in any organization? Those who are basically looking for a job and they have recently passed out from college.
Okay, I'd like to take it up. So it's a tricky question, but since I also come from an engineering background and I also started my career late back 2003, uh, the advice is, and I keep giving that advice to myself also even today, that learning, first thing is, if I mean, you have to learn every day, right? And that is far more important in technology rather than anything else, right? I'm not saying that uh, other domains etc do not have that, but especially because technology is, it's changing every day, right? We didn't hear about Node.js 6 7 years ago, and now it's a tech stack that the entire tech domain is working on, right? Similarly, if you talk about Angular and other JavaScript frameworks, they were nowhere there 7 8 years ago, but they are now leading every project or every solution that is being built. So learning is the key. Then second, and I think that's our core value also, is innovation, right? And impact. You are working very hard and you're learning new things, but ultimately you're not translating it to you into your day to day, right? And it's not having an impact. Then it's not very smart work. So learn every day and do smart work, right? Hard work is not niche, right? Hard work happens through smart work, right? So I think if I were to be given an advice, I think these are two key ingredients for anybody's success in their career: is learning and doing innovation through impact, right? That's I can give. I feel very privileged that I'm giving advice, but this is just my personal opinion about career success.
Right. So I just wanted to know, so you would prefer smart candidates over hardworking candidates, or you would still go for the hardworking ones?
No, no. So who says that I am also not very smart, right? And it's just that people who come out from IIT, IIMs are also smart. That's not true, right? So the only truth is that you build your own story, you build your own brand, right? And how do you do it is basically smart work happens through innovation, right? If you are thinking right, if you are doing innovation, and then hard work is, of course, you have to work hard, of course, because uh, and that's why even my previous comment I said hard work is just part of smart work. First you have to be
Right.
smart to work hard, right?
Right. Just to add a little bit, I believe having, you also need to be a very good planner and you need to have a goal, right? So when you are actually aiming for something, that definitely, motivates you to do better because you have an end goal to achieve it. And planning is also very important. So once, you start planning, of course, being innovative and doing hard work, or smart work, whichever is your forte, or whichever is your cup of tea. But having a plan and planning it out, what are your plans, what are the steps that you want to take to achieve your end goal, is extremely important to have a successful career. So definitely these are also a few things that might help you to have a very successful career.
Right, right.
And Afreen actually made a very, very important point here, planning, right? And now I will differentiate and I'll slice and dice it for you. So, for example, I am a developer, right? I have been given a task. One thing is hard work, of course. I'll start immediately, I'll start coding, I'll look, and second is that I will pause, I'll plan, I'll take 10 minutes to think about it and see if there is anything available already which I can use here, which can save my time and get the task done quickly. That's smart work, right?
Hmm.
So I am going to do hard work in any ways because I'm going to complete this task, right? So that's hard work. But where smartness comes is that I am trying to see that I'm not inventing something which has already been done, right?
Right, right, right. I got your point. Okay, great. Um, so coming to the next question, what all vacancies are there in Big Witch, and what hiring procedure do you guys follow? Is there any particular cycle to hire the new talent, or what is it?
Right. So I like to explain the hiring procedure. Um, first of all, we're hiring for technical graduate training, right? I mean, that's the aim that we have to, being associated with Geeks for Geeks. We're trying to hire candidates for technical graduate training right now. Um, Other than that, when we talk about the recruitment flow, we have a very basic recruitment flow where there are three rounds of interviews. First would be the common test, what we aim for is approximately 160 marks for the candidates to, get shortlisted in that round, which basically aims to analyze people's data structure, their analytical programming, their competitive programming. These are the few things that we look for in the candidate. Second is the group discussion, which is again it's little related to how well any candidate is aware about the the technical skills, and how much is he aware about the industry, what's going in this industry, about the organization, and these things. Then we have one-to-one discussion spaces, the group discussion, again, which is a technical screening where we analyze any candidates technical knowledge. And then finally we have the HR round. So this is
Okay,
the recruitment flow that we follow.
okay, okay. There's another comment which says, because it is related to the topic we're talking
Hmm.
about right now. So he's asking, which profile would you rate higher, project, the one which is based heavily on projects, or the one that has to do with coding?
I think both of them are equally important because the kind of projects that you've worked with need to be a little bit relevant. However, of course, the core needs to be your coding, right? So I hope that
Yes.
answers Amulya Rawat's question.
Okay, okay. Okay, coming back to our questions. So recently you partnered with Geeks for Geeks. So uh, I just wanted to know, what are your expectations out of this partnership, and what kind of candidates are you expecting to hire for your company? Like the ones who are watching right now, even they'll get to know what kind of preparation they have to do for applying to your company.
Right.
Afreen, would you
Uh,
to take that? You want me to answer?
Sure, sure. I'll just briefly explain that, and then I think maybe you can take the question.
Sure.
Right. So first of all, of course, our experience with Geeks for Geeks has been wonderful. You know, we get a lot of advantage when we hire people from Geeks for Geeks because of of course the competitive programs. The candidates that we get are highly skilled. So somewhere, yes, the training procedure is very smooth when we hire through Geeks for Geeks. Right, there's little easy, it becomes little easy for us to screen the candidate and to help them to create their career path within the organization. So that has been our experience with Geeks for Geeks. Um, and I think what was the question?
What are your expectations out of this?
What are our expectations? Of course, we have, I mean, no fancy expectations here. So, of course, we expect the candidates need to be, of course, they need to be a little, technically, they need to be sound, very well aware of the technology. They need to be a little aware of what do they want, what exactly is they need to have little clarity about what career path they do they want to pursue, because when we're talking about freshers, it becomes a little easy for us also to analyze how can we fit them in the organization. So having clarity, and of course, once you've decided this is what you want, then of course you need to be very well aware about that core technology.
Okay, okay, great. Yeah. Do you wanna add something more to that, Parish?
No, I think she's put this absolutely perfectly. I will just add in and show gratitude and appreciation of the platforms like Greek Geek to Geek. You guys are doing tremendously good job, because you are for students, etc. You are creating that sense of competitiveness, right? And that when that competitiveness, because early on these tools weren't there, right? It was all alone practice, but this actually helps them compete on in a manner which enables their knowledge even better, right? So yeah, so our expectation, as Afrin said, are not very fancy, but it's just that you continue to inspire people, these students, and the other the even experienced people to come on your platform and continue to innovate and compete.
Okay, okay. So all those of you who are watching right now, there are no fancy expectations here. So you can just go ahead and apply if you know what you want from the job profile that you're looking for, and if you're technically sound, then you're good to go. Okay, my next question is, what are your views of Jobathon, and how will it help the startups? Also, most of the students are coming from tier 3 and tier 4 colleges. So how do those candidates start their career if they want to come to Big OH and start their journey with you guys? So is it like how it is for them in your company?
So I'll split your question into two part. One is, what is the view on Jobathon, right? So in my view, it's a great platform, right? Because you get to start your journey more simple, more easier than if you are just doing a email bombard to hundreds of companies and updating your Naukris, etc. Because it is going to be giving you an additional advantage, right? If you kind of crack through the jobathon. So it's a very, very good platform to be in. Second part of your question is, how we can help the tier 3 and tier 4 city candidates. So we don't differentiate. I come from a tier 4, I guess, city. So basically we don't differentiate. Smart people are smart people, and we are most welcome them, right? So if you have your engineering fundamentals clear, we are not even talking about a particular technology here. Somebody, I saw a comment, was asking about Java. Is Java enough to apply? We are not even talking about any particular technology here, because technology is what we are going to train you on, right? So the whole point is that you've done engineering, and if your engineering fundamentals are clear, you have a good analytical mind, and you are a little bit on the age on programming, of course, we welcome you. So there is no differentiator,
Okay, good to hear that. That's really
differentiation
great.
between
Yeah.
any, yeah.
Yeah. So I would like to take up this comment where Krunal is asking where to apply for Big Witch.
Okay, so you can go through our website. We have a portal there for, you can go through the careers a section there, and you can directly apply through our website. Or else you can directly get in touch with the HRs as well. So the official email ID is hr@bigotech.com.
Okay,
So
okay,
either
great.
way, you can see all the vacancies also there
Okay.
through the
Uh,
website.
Vishesh wants to know, is lead code enough for resume selection?
And no, I guess that's not enough. Because again, I'm really sorry that I'm saying it upfront, but let me try and explain why it's not. Then you're not giving a equal level to anybody, everybody, right? So we want to be transparent and give equal opportunity to everybody. Otherwise, selected, right? So that's not the case. So we want to give equal playground to everybody. So that's actually answers your question.
Okay.
Sorry for the
Uh,
disappointment.
no, I guess it is obviously it makes sense. So Parag wants to know if you need developer who can work on multiple languages, or yeah, that's the question.
Okay,
Yes, I guess.
of course.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who are full stack developers, right? They work on front end also, back end also, right? So if you have command over multiple technologies, of course, I think it will be wonderful.
Okay, also, I think this is more about the internship opportunities because this
Hmm.
person is a student himself and he is asking if it's possible to apply for a job in Big Wedge if the candidate is a student.
We do have a lot of training opportunities, and yes, we are also initiating internship opportunities. I think it's better if you send us your resume. Definitely, we can see. I mean, if we can fit you into any project,
Okay.
right? Feel free. I think somebody also asked if 2022 batch is eligible for this.
I'm
Of course, you
coming.
are.
Okay, okay. And what about someone who's coming from non-CS branch? Is he eligible if he has a good knowledge of programming?
Okay. Of course, I'm sure you might have done some certifications, or maybe you might have worked on certain projects. So that completely depends. See, knowledge is nothing. I mean, it's not important for you to like officially pursue any course. Our training program is actually very well planned, even for non-technical people. However, of course, it's important that you have interest in it, and you need to have some basic knowledge, irrespective wherever you have gained that knowledge from.
Okay, again, a very interesting question coming up. And since the nationalism is at its peak, so I just wanted to address this. Is there any language barrier for the interview process? Like, can the interview be given in Hindi?
Um, yes, of course. There is no language barrier in our organization. We are, I mean, हम लोग हिंदी में भी बात करते हैं. In fact, I think काफी coders का ये question होता है, especially when we talk about tier 3 and 4 colleges. We have a lot of people like that. However, yes, we do take a lot of international projects as well. So वहाँ पे yes, language barrier हो जाता है, but that's not a criteria to judge anybody's knowledge at Wipro. So we have, and until unless you're actually working with the international client and international brand, until then there is no barrier for language at Bigo. बिल्कुल भी
Okay.
नहीं है.
Uh, is 2023 batch student also eligible for this?
Not for a full-time job, of course. But if it's about internship or some project based, then maybe we can look at it, how we can, work around those things.
I think I think the procedure is already has already been told to you guys, that you have to go to the website and apply, or else you can drop the resume to hr@oh bigoh.com, right? Yeah,
Right, that's
I
correct.
will
Yes.
just
That's
write it down in the comments so that it becomes easy for them.
sure.
Can you
Sure.
can you send me the link of the website in private chat, so that I'll add that thing also in the comment
Sure.
section in it.
Just
Yeah. Now coming back to our questions, I just wanted to conclude the conversation, and I wanted to know the message that you would want to give to candidates who are watching this video right now and who are looking for opportunities in Big Wedge, because you have seen there are a lot of comments coming up, and so many students are interested in applying to your company, and they really want to get into it. So, is there any message that you would want to give to those candidates?
Okay, so message is, I guess, is very clear from our end. We really appreciate talent, and we really appreciate smart people, hardworking people, right? And we want to really, give opportunities to the students, and even to the experienced people if they are watching this. You're most welcome. We are a growth is basically 2x 3x. That's what we are growing at. That's the pace that we are going to grow, right? So we are going to require a lot of people, and we would want you to come and be part of this journey and make your careers with Bigo, because we are going to make an impact, that's for sure, right? So if you want to be part of that journey of an impactful company, I think Bigo is a place where you should be, right? And I think with the kind of values that we have, it is imperative that we will all have fun in going through that journey. So that's the only message. You guys are most welcome to come. I guess Sidra or anybody can put the HR email, post this live session also, and you can
right.
go ahead and apply. And yeah, let's work together, let's have fun, let's have an innovative journey together.
Right. Right. Of
Yeah,
course.
I just wanted to tell you that I've already mentioned the email and website in the comments. Although
Right.
once the session is done, I will mention it in the description as well, so it becomes easy for all the viewers who are watching to just tap onto it and apply for the job profile that they're looking for.
Superb.
Right.
Afrin, you want to add your message also?
Yes, I think you very well already, given a great message. However, just when you're talking about Bigo, I just like to mention again that Bigo is a very employee-centric organization, and we are always open for feedbacks. Just I think few people, these people, few of them have asked few questions as well. So, regarding the perks and benefits at the organization. So, I think one of the person was asking, अगर background नहीं है तो. Right. So I just want to address, like, we have few policies also in place in the organization. We have reimbursement policies, certificate reimbursement policies, and creative reimbursement policies, basically, where, highly encourage our employees to get certified and get specialized into, particular fields, and they can, get all of that reimbursed. We also have creative reimbursement policies in the organization, where we also encourage, our employees to have a perfect work-life balance, and in case if they have any hobbies, singing, dancing, or anything like that, so they can they can pursue in, official classes for such, let's say, guitar classes or anything, they can get it remote. So these are few perks of being part of Bigger Notation, and definitely we really look forward to have bright students from Geeks for Geeks for this batch. Definitely, thank you so much
So
for
much,
giving us
so much, so much so that we have
opportunity.
a policy which appreciates you being healthy as well. So
Right,
we appreciate that as well. So you get your gym membership also reimbursed if you are going in one,
right,
right? So
That
right.
that's
is
how.
really cool. Now I'm planning to switch from marketing to development and then apply to your company as soon as possible.
Yeah, yeah, you're most welcome. If
Right.
Geek for Geek doesn't have a problem.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll take up some more comments. Uh, Ayush says he's a second year student and he's completed DSA in Java, but he doubts if he can apply for the internship.
Of course, you can apply for internships with the bigger notation. I mean, you can send us your resume. We'll look into it, and places that definitely will schedule an interview with you, Ayush.
Okay, okay, great. I'm just filtering out some more comments and then we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
wind up the session. Um, Most companies demand Java, but big OH doesn't, right?
Not really. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है वेद प्रकाश. We do have
No,
openings
no.
for Java as well, right?
Yeah, I would
Paurush, you
like
want
to
to
answer
add?
it. Yes, yes, I would like to
Hmm.
answer it in a more detailed way.
Hmm.
So we are not saying here that we are asking for Java or we are not asking for Java. Java, if you come from a computer science background, right? If you've done your BTech in computer science, 99% or maybe 100% of the time Java is already part of your curriculum, right? So that's you already been trained on a particular language, including Java plus C, C++, right? So these are three languages being taught in the engineering degree. What we are asking here is for that we're not asking for Java. We're asking if you've done competitive programming, you're good analytically, and you have your engineering fundamentals all clear. No language is a barrier for you to apply with Bigotech if you are a fresher. If you are an experienced person and you want to apply with Bigo, then particular technology in which you have spent your experience in, it will matter, of course. I hope I have adequately answered this question.
Yeah, yeah. Manveer says, can someone apply for development role if they have experience of 1.5 years as automation engineer role?
Yes, yes, Manvir, you can.
Okay. Gulafsha says she's a MCA pass out 2020. Is she eligible?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So somebody wants to know the selection process in detail.
Okay, so I think I did explain it. However, I'll take that again. So, see, generally when we have when we reach out to the candidate, basically, then there are three rounds of interview, which is first is the talent acquisition round, where basically we do the basic scrutinization of any profile, right? The second round is of skill analysis, which usually the departmental representative he takes and he analyzes the technical skills and knowledge of any candidate, and then final round is often HR or the CEO round, right? But when we talk about hiring through any of such platforms, like one is Geeks for Geeks, then we conduct a common test, right, where we analyze the data structure, analytical programming, and competitive programming knowledge of any candidate. Then the second step is of the group discussion, where again we try to understand the personality of the candidate and their knowledge around the technical industry knowledge, their core knowledge. Then we have the one-to-one discussion where we actually have an in-depth technical screening of any candidate, and then finally we have the HR round.
Okay.
So this is the entire process.
Yeah, yeah. I think that must have answered your question. And now we'll just take up one or two questions more. So Ved Prakash again wants to know if there is any work on cloud computing in Big OH.
Yes, Ved Prakash. We do work on cloud computing.
Yeah.
That's one
Okay.
of the core services that we have.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Uh, Parag wants to know if Big OH is working on Go language also.
Not to my knowledge, but
Hmm.
I think even if you want to apply, please apply, because
Right.
as I said, we have a buffet of technologies, And I might be just missing that. I don't know that couple of projects already on Golang, but to be very frank, right now it's not in my knowledge. But you are most welcome to still apply, and see how this goes.
Right.
Okay. So everybody is asking about like they're mentioning their batches and then asking if they're eligible for applying to Big Wedge, but nobody has asked about the percentage criteria. So this is my question, and this
Hmm.
should have been the question of many viewers, but I don't know why did they ask. So do you have any percentage criteria also?
Not really. Your percentage, your marks, they don't play a very vital role when we are, during the selection process. However, your knowledge does, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I hope that answers the question.
Okay, okay, great. Okay. So Ayush says, if there are any tips on interview for internship for those who are applying for internship, I guess that's what he wants to know, and he must be a second year student.
Okay. So I mean, I don't know what is the difference between, appearing for an internship or any interview. So I'll just like to, answer that in a very generic way. Whenever, you're preparing for any interview, irrespective it's an internship or a full-time job, full-time role, right? Of course, it's really important to, of course, brush up your skills, your knowledge for have a deep understanding, go through the job description, have a good understanding of the role that you're applying for. Always share the information in a way that how can you relate to that profile that you have applied for, and be honest, be yourself, be confident, be honest. I think that'll help you to apply for the right job.
Okay, okay. Is 2019 batch eligible?
Of course. So
Okay.
you have what complete Neha has completed her masters or graduation. You've done your education, right?
Yeah, and
2019 batch is, I hope she's talking about the final year.
yeah, yeah, right.
Of course.
Okay. Sharmishta says, is there anything for UI UX designer?
Yes, we do have a profile for UI UX designer. I request, anybody who is interested in working with us should send us their resumes. We will definitely, get back to each one of them.
Okay. And I'm hoping the answer to this is also yes.
Yes,
Right.
Anirudh. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
We do work on data science also.
Hmm.
Okay, okay, great.
And that's my mistake. I guess I missed including cloud computing, data science in the tech stack, because we don't really consider them as tech stacks. Cloud computing is part of every project. Data science also, if you apply, it is also part of, might be just part of all projects, right? So that's why I have not mentioned, because these are not particular languages.
Right,
These are practices. Yeah.
right. This person is good in DSA and Java, but I think he has uh, dropped a year. Maybe he's got a back or something. So is he eligible?
Afreen, you will have
Okay.
to answer this question.
Okay, I am actually not able to answer. 1 year drop means, do you have a gap or do you have backs that you still need to clear? So I
Yeah,
need some
yeah,
clarity.
both ways, both ways.
So of course, gap it does not. I mean, until recently, you need to be honest. I mean, why is the gap? What was the cause? And I don't think so. Actually, that plays any importance. That does not has any significance when we are hiring any candidate. As I said, that we hire candidates based on their knowledge. That's it. That's all that we look for. Good
Okay, okay.
knowledge and of course good, intentions,
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
integrity to
right.
stay with the company. Right.
Data science and machine learning. Are you guys
Yeah.
looking for candidates?
Yes, yes. I already
Yes.
answered that. These are practices. So I'm
Hmm.
AI ML, also, because we work on Python also quite a bit, right? So that's also, quite fine. We are looking for people in data science as well as ML.
Okay, okay. So I think you guys have pretty much answered to all the queries that were dropped in the comment section, and this is really great. Everyone who attended the webinar would go home satisfied. And still, if you guys have any questions, then you can drop them in the comments, and once the session is over, we'll take them up to the people that are here, and then they can just give their feedback, and then we'll reach out to you on your email or any number that you have. So yeah, I am just looking at some comments that are popping up, although I wanted to wind up, but
No, no, please
okay.
take your
So
time. No worries.
yeah. Chirag says he has 8 months of experience in Java and automation and wants to move to development. Will he be treated as a fresher in Java development, or is there any other vacancy for the same?
So two answers. One is that, my friend, if you are doing Java in automation, you are already in development. You don't have to move to development, right? So you're already developing, right? If and I think he's talking about robotic process automation. There must be working with the automation tool, which is RPA tools. So answer to that question, you're already doing development. Uh, Considering your knowledge on that particular technology, let's say if you're talking about Java, right? So when you give interview, considering your knowledge, we will see if you fit in as a fresher, or you really fit in into a 1 year, 0 to 1 year band.
Right.
Okay. Nitish is asking if the job is work from home or like the office job. I think Nitish, Nilesh, sorry, I'm so sorry, I spelled your name incorrectly. I just wanted to tell you that both are one and the same. So I think he wants to ask if it's work.
Right. So currently, we are working from home. However, from Monday onwards, I work opening the office for freshers for their training purpose. So very selected people are coming to office for approximately 2 weeks, just to ensure the smooth onboarding of the freshers. However, of course, because of the current scenario, if it's not safe, then we will be working from home. And once things get back to normal, then we do wish to open offices and start working from office. But we are quite flexible.
Okay. Vishnu wants to know if you're hiring for business analysts, interns, and if yes, then what is the eligibility for the same?
Afrin, you want to take up that question? I'm not too sure if we are hiring business analysts through interns.
We currently are not actually hiring for BA interns. However, we have that role, but not for interns. Currently, we're not hiring interns for that role.
Okay. I saw in the comments somebody was asking for the HR email ID, so I already put it up in the comment section, but I will again put it up and spell it out for you. It's hr@bigotech.com. So I'm just putting it in the comments again. Uh, Okay. So Amulya says he has a degree in AI ML and wants to move to development. Will he be treated as a fresher in SDE?
So as I mentioned, it all depends how, what is your knowledge base, right? He's not Amulya has not mentioned how much development experience he or she has. I'm sorry if I'm not taking up the name properly, but you please, I mean, there is no stopping you to apply and see if your knowledge is really on an experienced band. We'll take you as a SD. If your knowledge is not on that level, then we'll take you as a fresher.
Okay.
The important part is that we are looking for AI ML people.
Okay. So Chirag has clarified his earlier question, saying he has 8 months of experience in Java automation testing, not RPA. He wants to move to development. So now he will be treated as a fresher in Java development, or is there any other vacancy?
Again, same answer. You please apply, and we will see what is your knowledge base, right? How knowledgeable you are. Are you really whatever you've done in your Java automation have it has taken you to a level where we can consider you as a 0 to 1 year batch band, or is it something that you still have to come as a fresher, right? So it's your knowledge which will determine where do you fit in.
Okay, okay. What about mobile application developers? Are you hiring them
Of course,
also?
yes,
Okay.
yes, of course.
Okay, so are you hiring for internship plus PPO or internship plus full time?
So this is more of internship than full time, right, Afrin?
Right, right,
I'm
right.
sorry,
The
I'm taking
current.
your question.
No, no, that's it's our question, of course. So yeah, currently, the entire process that we have is for, like, we have a training program for 4 months, right? After completing the training program for 4 months, then we have a full time offer for them based
Okay,
on their performance, right?
okay. Amulya says, do we need to directly mail the resume to HR or apply on the site first?
So no, that's completely fine. You can either directly send us your resume, or you can apply through careers portal.
Okay. Knowledge about DSA and core CS subjects will be enough to crack the job? Question mark.
That's an interesting question. Uh, uh, I can't say it's 100% guaranteed, but if your knowledge, as I said, engineering fundamentals plus your knowledge, if it is at par, of course you will crack the job.
Okay. Okay, I think that's it for today. We've discussed a lot about Big OH and its hiring procedure. Even I am well versed with how you guys hire and what you guys are looking for and what domain are you currently hiring for. So I think we are pretty much done for today. And thank you guys for joining and for taking out your precious time and discussing with us about Big OH and its hiring procedure and strategies. And I hope you guys all the best, and may you get the best talent from Geeks for Geeks.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much,
much.
Sidra, for this wonderful
Yeah,
experience
Siddha.
and giving us this
Yeah,
platform.
yeah, pleasure is all ours, and really appreciate your time as well, Sidra here. Really appreciate Geeks for Geeks for doing this.
Yeah, yeah, thank you so much. Although there are a lot of comments again popping up. Okay, so I would just address one or two of them if I feel they are important. uh, so Priya wants to know if you hire a full stack web developer as a fresher.
Yes. So if you are saying you are a full stack developer, which mean if you have worked with some organization for, let's say, X amount of time, then we will take you on that particular band, experience band. But if you have not and you've done full stack programming practice, etc., on your own or through some training institute, etc., then of course again based on your knowledge, it can be determined where do you fit in, right? But if you're just passing out and you've done some course, of course we'll treat you as fresher. So yeah.
Okay. So now I'm just pinning the email ID because many people are asking about the email ID in the comment section. So I've pinned it, and yeah. So now I think we should really wind up the session because we're running out of time now. So thank you once again for the empteenth number of time, guys, for joining in, and yeah, I hope you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much, Sidra.
Take care,
Thank you.
everyone,
Thank you,
and all the
everyone
best to
who joined.
all the people. Yeah, all the best, guys.
Yeah. Okay, I just quickly wanted to tell you all about the Jobathon. So the link to Jobathon is in the description. You can tap to it and check about the contest that we have. If you get like all the answers correct, and if you are selected for the jobathon, and if you pass the criteria, then you'll have an opportunity to apply to any of the five companies that we have. And yeah, you can just look up to the description and tap on the link and get to know more about it. And thank you once again, everyone, for joining in. We had a wonderful session with you all. If you still have any queries, then you can drop them in the comment section. We'll take them up maybe tomorrow or the day after, and we'll reply you in the comments only. Thank you for joining. Bye.